going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Are you busy at home or at the office and can't get away for your favorite meal? Simply pick up the phone and call Wright's Delivery Service. Locally owned, locally operated, fast, friendly, and reliable. Phone 256-762-3031 or visit WDSordering.com.
This is Jason at Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg. For over 90 years, Volco has been a family-owned company. We're proud of our past and excited about our future. We're open to the public for wholesale and retail trade. We carry product lines such as Milwaukee Tools, Lucas Oil, and Malco product. We carry all major brands of lubricants like Shell Rotella, Avalon, Castrol GTX, Mystic, Motorcraft, Valvoline, Kindle, and Mobil. We here at Volco offer a complete line of car detailing supplies, shop supplies, tire repair products, and lawnmower supplies. Check us out online at VolcoAutosupply.com or at 416 Buffalo Road here in Lawrenceburg.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
What really matters during the ball game, discipline is not a popular word in our culture today. Yet we understand in sports that it requires a great discipline to compete at a high level. In Proverbs 3, verses 11 and 12, "My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline, or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves him whom he loves, and as a father the son in whom he delights." Discipline is a good thing in all areas of life. Use it today and reap the rewards of it. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
A ding, a scratch, or a bent fender, major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you as an employee a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union. Not for profit. For service.
Shopping in Lawrenceburg, Loretto, Summertown, or Mount Pleasant, Tegan's Food Stores has you covered with the best quality food at the best prices. From Cash Saver to Superama and CB Foods, stop by your neighborhood Tegan's Food Store today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to South Florence Middle School, the site for tonight's girls and boys doubleheader between the Lady Panthers of E.O. Coffman and the Stallions of South Florence Middle School. AJ Good, joined by a new color commentator here tonight, and Luke Maddox here for tonight's game. Setting the scene quickly, E.O. Coffman, led by head coach Jordan Hartsfield. Their starting lineup will be Maddie Bird, J.C. Schultz, Annie Lloyd, Anderson Rose, and Alexa Crosby. On the other side for the Stallions, their starting lineup, Shanna Fisher, Avery Cheatham, Boston Webb, Tate Newton, and Kinley Stutz. So, Luke, you've been a part of this rivalry, not only on the middle school side, but the high school side. This is Lawrence County versus Loretto about to happen here in a few years. It's a packed house, but this is pretty much what you expect when these two teams get together.
Yes, sir. It's always packed. Like JV today was just packed, a packed house. But this is what you play for. I mean, it gets your adrenaline pumping, even though you ain't playing. I mean, it's Lawrence County Loretto. It's just the bread and butter of the county rivals. But I'm just excited to watch these games.
Yeah, we had to literally park in the grass to get in here. It's a packed atmosphere. I do have to point out that's Leah Dixon that's in the starting lineup for Anderson Rose. So Coffman will be wearing their red uniforms, blue numerals outlined in white. They'll start off going from right to left on the screen. South Florence, white uniforms and black numerals. They'll start off going from left to right. So, Luke, when you look at both of these sides, a lot of tradition, a lot of skill, a lot of talent, and like we talked about off air, it's girls basketball.
Yeah.
It can be unpredictable at times.
I mean, our girls have been playing solid all year. I mean, I've watched them a few times, but I just think if we control the ball and shoot the right shots and not make the bad decisions, I think we'll win this game.
Stutz and Dixon battle for it on the tip-off, and we'll have to reset this one. 6-minute quarters. Of course, under the new rules, 5 fouls, automatic 2 shots, and they reset every quarter like they do women's college basketball. So Coffman will start off with the ball. Dixon will take it out of bounds. South Florence in a tight man-to-man. It's Crosby with it, dribbling out the South Florence logo. Bounce pass now into J.C. Schultz. Picks up her dribble. Kicks out here to Maddie Bird. Now back to Crosby. She'll reset the play. Drives to her right. Pressured here by Stutz. Now hands over to Lloyd. Lloyd picks up her dribble to Dixon. Dixon, mid-range jumper, and in.
Yeah, good shot right there.
Good start here for the Lady Panthers. They lead this one 2-0. Press put on here. It's Stutz with it now for the Stallions. Picks up her dribble. Over to Webb. Now across the court to Fisher. And bounce pass back out to Tate Newton. Now to Stutz. Swings over to Webb. Trying to work down low to Cheatham. Now pass back over to Newton. Newton dribbles and kicks back out to Stutz. Stutz now pass back out to Newton, all beyond the perimeter. And almost a travel there. Fisher with it now near the corner. And now we have an offensive foul.
Yeah, that was the right call. She just wasn't set all the way when she came off the screen.
Be the first foul against Tate Newton and the first turnover here against the Stallions.
Coach Hartsfield wanted to walk right before they did the moving screen, so they got the break there.
The other type of turnovers are bad. And speaking of turnovers, there's one by the Panthers. Stutz with it on the baseline. Now kicks out the Fisher over to Newton straight away. She'll try a 3. Off the front iron, no. And a rebound by Lloyd. Hands over to Crosby. Stutz will pick her up as she crosses the timeline. 4:45 remaining here in the first quarter. Tight man-to-man as a bounce pass into Schultz at the free throw line. Goes back door to Crosby. She'll put that one up, but misses. And a rebound now coming the other way. Webb came down with the rebound. Stutz will cross the timeline. Has it at the right wing, guarded by Crosby in the man-to-man.
Good defense.
And that one's going to be stolen away by Crosby. Left-handed layup, up in, and she is fouled.
that was just great all-around defense, and just turn it into a score. See if she can cap it off with these free throws right here.
That will go against Newton, her second. And the team's second here of the second quarter, already a sub coming into the game as Newton will check out. And checking in will be Aubrey Cotton. So something's wrong with J.C. Schultz's shoe. That's a new. And Schultz will have to check out, and coming into the game will be Ava Garland. Normally the first one off the bench. And Crosby has a chance here at the M1. Shot on its way, and doesn't get the friendly bounce. And she's going to get another free throw after a lane violation. Seen that a lot this year, Luke. I haven't really seen it in the first couple years here covering games, but seen a lot already in these middle school games.
Yeah, I don't. As she makes the second one, I don't get how they're doing the little piggy fouls. You know, like all the little violations they've been calling the last few times I've been watching. I mean, it's just been weird basketball, not like the regular basketball I remember playing.
Fisher being double teamed and gets it over to Cotton. Cotton being double teamed now in the corner, and she walks. Third turnover already against the Lady Stallions. Must mention tonight's game brought to you by Miss Millie's over at the Square in Lawrenceburg. Dixon takes it out and gets this one in the Bird. Bird with pressure falls on the ground. And now a timeout here will be called by Jordan Hartsfield from E.O. Coffman. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We will take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Against a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Back here at South Lawrence here as E.O. Coffman's had to use its first timeout. Leading at 5-0 now. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. That one's stolen away by Webb. Now we're to Fisher. Fisher's layup, no. Stutz gets the rebound, throws that one up and in. She is fouled. And she will go to the line here at the chance at the M1.
Yeah, South Lawrence just took advantage of that bad decision, but all she's got to do is jump stop and make sure she's looking, because she just didn't even look when she passed it right there.
That foul will go on Bird, her first and the team's first. Stutz, and that shot misses, and Dixon comes away with the rebound. Dixon now racing the other way. Can't get that one to go, and we said she was out of bounds when she touched it. So that will go to, it's going to go to South Lawrence's way anyways, but as Webb will take it out and gets it in to Fisher. Fisher double team. And pushes off, and now we get an offensive foul against Fisher. Be her first and the team's third, and the team's fourth turnover. 5-2. It's a Coffman lead here, 3:40 remaining in the first quarter. Crosby takes it out of bounds. And a bounce pass into Garland. Hands it back to Crosby. She'll drive into the lane. Right into layup. Can't get it to go. And knocked out of bounds by Dixon over to South Lawrence.
That was the right play there. She just had to finish that layup right there.
3:34 remaining in the first. Webb gets it in the Stutz. Bounce pass back to Webb. And throws that one right into the hands of Dixon. Dixon now over to Crosby as the Panthers will reset the play. Already 5 turnovers by South Lawrence in this one. Bounce pass into Garland at the free throw line. Now hands to Crosby. Nice pass here to Lloyd on the baseline. Loses control. Keeps it from going out of bounds and hands it over to Bird. Now over to Crosby at the South Lawrence logo. Man-to-man put on by the Stallions. Bounce pass now to Lloyd. It's Dixon over to Garland at the free throw line. Started closely by Cheatham. Finally gets it to Lloyd on the baseline. Now out to Crosby. They throw it down low to Garland. Garland, tough shot up. No, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go.
All the Loretta fans wanted to foul. Didn't want to foul right there. She was straight up, but she came over the top of the when she shot it.
Garland will go to the line for her first free throws. Panthers have made their first attempt. That one's off the back of the iron, no good. No subs coming in for either side. 2:50 remaining here in the first quarter. 5-2 Coffman lead. It's free throw from Garland. And rattles that one home. She hits 1 of 2. It's a 6-2 Lady Panther lead. Press put on as Stutz gets the inbound, tries to dribble out, picks up the dribble, hands over to Cheatham. Long pass over to Webb. Now gets it to Fisher, but that foul will stay on the ground. That one will go against Lloyd, who will pick up her first and the team's second. Webb will take it out here to the right of the basket. Long pass in the Stutz. Guarded by Crosby in the man-to-man. Dribbles at the top, the key. Tries to back down Crosby in the paint. Now kicks out the Cotton. Swings over to Fisher. Fisher drives. Tough shot up. Can't get it to go. Knocked out of bounds and will stay with South Lawrence. Webb taking out the right of the basket. Tries to get the Stutz, overthrows her and throws. Well, she walked in, it was over and back, so it's going to go E.O. Coffman's way either way you look at it.
Yeah, just a little miscommunication on the inbounds right there. I don't know what they was running, but they just really wasn't. They just being stagnant really a lot.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah.
Sub coming in, J.C. Schultz will come back in for Ava Garland. 6-2 is the Coffman lead. 2:26 remaining in the first quarter. Crosby taking it out. Good defense here by South Lawrence. They find Schultz on the low block. Now kicks out to Lloyd. Lloyd getting the play from head coach Jordan Hartsfield. Now hands over to Crosby. She'll try mid-range jumper. Rattles out, no. And a rebound comes out to Bird. Another shot here from Crosby off the back iron. No. Rebound comes out to Lloyd, but that one is stolen away by Stoltz, excuse me. Webb with it. Her drive, no. Rebound, Cheatham, and that one won't go. And then Crosby comes away with the rebound. Coming the other way is Dixon for Coffman. Now to Crosby, and Crosby loses that one over and back. Fourth turnover against the Lady Panthers.
She was just wanting to go to the basket before she got it.
Sub coming in. Allie Mae Surratt will come in for Avery Cheatham for South Lawrence. Minute 45 remaining here in the first quarter. You see it in football, you see it in baseball. Sometimes your mind is ahead of your body.
Yeah, right.
Webb with it now for South Lawrence, being double teamed near the timeline, and now we got a foul. It's E.O. Coffman. That one will go against Dixon, her first, team's third of the first quarter.
She just gave her too much of that sideline to let her go around her. She just uses the sidelines as the extra defender. She has that steal probably.
Webb's floater will go out of bounds and over to E.O. Coffman. So far, each side has combined 3 of 14 from the field, and Crosby just didn't see that one coming. Fisher takes advantage, gets her own rebound, throws that shot up, no. She is fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. Fifth turnover against Coffman. And that will go against Bird, her second, team's fourth here the first quarter. Her free throws coming up for Shanna Fisher. First one on its way, nothing but net.
Well, when you're in a zone press, all you got to do is they're going to let you have the ball in. You just got to keep your composure and make sure to go get the ball and hold it tight before they come trap.
Garland will come in for Lloyd. Next shot here from Fisher. She hits them both. Her first points of the game. It's a 6-4 Coffman lead, 1:25 left in the first. Crosby gets the inbound from Dixon. She'll race the other way. Tries to throw it to Garland, who gets it. Nice pass here to Schultz. That one's off the glass and in. Coffman leads by 4. Now over to Cotton. Cotton, long pass over to Webb across the timeline. Now here comes a double team from Coffman, and now a timeout will be called by Brian Wright here of South Lawrence with 1:07 left. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the Exports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
First timeout. Oh, back here at South Florence, they've used their first timeout. Minute left here. 8-4 Coffman lead. Fisher with it. Throws it down low to Cotton. Cotton shot up off the glass and in. And South Florence has cut the lead here to 8-6. Quickly across the court. Schultz. She's being double teamed. Long cross-court pass here to Garland. Garland's tough shot up. No. Gets a rebound. And then she'll be fouled. Garland will go to the line here. Yeah, that is 5 fouls. So that will go. I believe that's going to go on Kinley Stutz, her first and the team's 5th. So since we're at the 5 foul mark, automatic 2 shots. Garland 1 for 2 earlier in the game. Misses the first. Sub coming in for South Florence. Gracie Rutledge will come in for Stutz. Lloyd back into the game. And checking out was Maddie Bird. Next free throw, and that one rattles out no, and a rebound here by Allie Mae Surratt. Fisher double team, gets it to Rutledge. She'll try a 3, nothing but net, and South Florence leads it 9-8. Crosby racing the other way. Gets it across the timeline, passes over to Lloyd. Lloyd now back to Crosby. Crosby going to set up the play. She'll drive, runner in the lane, that one's in. She's got 5, Coffman leads it 10-9. Rutledge with 5 seconds left crosses the timeline. Gets it over to Fisher, 3 at the buzzer. That one's in, and that one will end the first quarter. So after a back and forth 6 minutes, South Florence leads at 12-10. We'll take a minute break after the start of the second quarter. We return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back in South Florence after a crazy first quarter, the Stallions lead the Panthers 12-10 after the first 6 minutes of play. Stutz back into the game for Gracie Rutledge. Lead it here 12-10. Stutz gets it in the Webb, and Webb gets that one just stolen away by Dixon into the hands of Lloyd. Crosby now racing the other way. She will set up the play. Nice take there by Dixon. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Garland. Now a 3 here from Lloyd. That one won't go. Now fight for the rebound. Finally comes into the hands of Surratt. Now over to Webb. Pressured here by Lloyd. And then a carry there against Webb. That'll be the 8th turnover against South Lawrence.
Yeah, South Lawrence had 2 good possessions at the end of the first quarter just to make 2 threes. Rutledge made that one from the top of the key, and then they made that buzzer beater. I mean, that's just a good momentum shifter. E.O. Coffman probably had it, and then they just got it taken back.
It's kind of been the difference in this game, Luke. Those 2 threes that they've hit, and Coffman is 0 for 1 from three-point, and South Lawrence is 2 for 3.
Right.
Lloyd across the timeline here, setting up the play for the Lady Panthers over to Garland. Garland bounce pass out to Schultz. Drives and actually got that one knocked out of her hands of Lloyd. Now Crosby will try deep 3. Rattles out, no. And Lloyd going to come away with the rebound. Now gets it to Crosby. Crosby going to try mid-range jumper, no. Rebound Dixon. That one's off the glass and in.
That's what she's got to do all night. They ain't got nobody as tough as she is. She's got to do that all night.
Tied at 12 here, 4:50 remaining in the first half. Webb will get it across the timeline for South Lawrence. Picks up her dribble over to Stutz. Stutz gets it over to Fisher. Fisher will try another 3. No. Rebound Cheatham. Cheatham shot up. No. And saved by Crosby. Fisher will come up with it, and that one will rattle home. So the second chance points are now even here at 2 apiece. 14-12 is the South Lawrence lead. Getting in to Crosby. Crosby finds Schultz, and she is knocked down by Surratt. Just unfortunate. Just didn't see her coming at all there. Looks like we're going to have Dixon take it out here to the left of the Stallions basket. Or left of her own basket, I should say. Gets it in the Crosby. Kicks out the Lloyd. And gets it in the Dixon in the paint. And it's an offensive foul against Dixon.
I don't know about that one, AJ. That was, the girl wasn't even in position to take one, but I think she just lost it going down to the basket.
Second foul against Dixon. 6th turnover against the Lady Panthers here in the first half. Stutz will take it out, facing this press here by Coffman. And throws it in. That one is knocked away, and Dixon tried to keep it in play and couldn't. Cotton will check back in. And Surratt will check out. Dixon will check out. And Bird will check back in here for E.O. Coffman.
Yep, that's right.
Another offensive foul here against.
He missed the first one with 21 being at the top of the corner right here, and then they finally called the one down another corner.
Now we have some subs coming in, a lot of subs. Ninth turnover against South Lawrence. Fisher will check out. And seeing her first action is Maddie Knight and Jesus. Garland across the timeline over to Bird. Bird now over to Crosby. Crosby drives, kicks out here to Bird. Pulls down her dribble over to Schultz in the paint. Kicks out to Crosby. Now is an open Bird for 3. Ooh. She hits it.
Good extra pass right there.
First 3 hit by Coffman. They lead at 15-14. And Gordon gets her pass stolen away. It's Crosby. Tries a mid-range jumper and knocks it down. And South Lawrence will call a timeout here. Another 30-second timeout. 3:20 remaining in the second. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
E.O. Coffman going on a 5-0 run here. They lead at 17-14, 3:20 remaining in the second quarter. 5 straight points off turnovers, the difference in the game so far here between the two. Taking it out is now Jesus, gets it in to Webb. Webb pressured by Bird, and we get a foul here against Bird. That is her second and the team's first here of the second quarter. Rose will check in the game. Bird will check out. Rose will see her first action. And that one's stolen away by Crosby. And now a jump ball will be called and given back to E.O. Coffman. 3:12 remaining in the first half. Boyd will take it out, pressured here by Boston Webb. Passing to Crosby. Crosby now will bring it out to the South Lawrence logo. Still facing the man-to-man. Bounce pass to Garland. Garland down low to an open Lloyd. Here comes the double team. Tries to throw it out, but that one's intercepted. 7th turnover by the Panthers. Webb with it. Pulls down her dribble. And now they have a wide open Cheatham. She'll go off the glass. No. Fight for the rebound off of Garland and will stay with South Lawrence.
Well, it usually happens when you call for the ball. You just screw it up somehow. I don't know how that happens every time, but that's how it usually happens.
Cheatham on the low block, out the Stutz. Thought about a shot, pulls it down. And will reset the play for the Stallions. Now with Webb at the right wing, down low to Stutz. Guarded by Garland, drives a baseline, tough shot up, no. And coming up with the rebound, fight for the loose ball, be a jump ball. That will stay with South Lawrence. Webb takes it out to the right of the basket. Has an open Cheatham off of her hands, and Crosby's just going to steal it away. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. She has got 9. It's a 5-point Coffman lead. Now 10 points off of those 12 South Lawrence turnovers. Webb coming the other way. Nice pass down to Cheatham off the glass and in. Her first points. Now the lead's down to 3. Rose over to Lloyd. Back to Rose in the middle of the court. We'll get it across the timeline. Now back to Lloyd. Over to Crosby at the South Lawrence logo. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the opening half. She'll hand over to Lloyd. Lloyd gives it to Schultz. She'll try to drive. And they say it goes out of bounds over to South Lawrence.
I think that was a good no call there. I mean, both of them were just, I don't know, out of position, I guess you would say, AJ.
Yeah, sometimes you got to let some of that stuff go. You're right. Newton back into the game, has the ball. Now they throw it down to Fisher on the low block. That shot is up, no, but she is fouled. She'll go the line here to shoot 2.
Just a late rotation on the backside there. That's what usually is the gap in the defense usually in middle school.
Foul will go on Lloyd. First free throw up, gets a friendly bounce and in. As Lloyd will pick up her second foul. Next shot here from Fisher, off the back iron, no, and coming up with the rebound is Schultz. Hand over to Crosby. It's a 2-point game, minute 35 left in the half. Bounce pass here from Crosby, just intercepted by Newton. Newton will race the other way, and then that pass stolen away by Crosby. And now a foul called here against South Lawrence. That will go against Newton, who's going to pick up her third and the team's second here the second quarter.
Alexa had the right look there. It was just a late look, and the defense had already collapsed. If she probably jump stopped, she probably would have saw it a lot sooner.
Newton will check out. Cheatham checks back in. Dixon back into the game as well. Crosby with it here for Coffman. Minute 20 left in the half. She's trying to dribble out of traffic. Finally does. Gets it across the timeline. Facing all types of pressure. Drives. Nice take off the glass and in. She's in the double figures with 11. It's a 4-point lead. Stutz. And that one's intercepted by Rose. Rose off the glass and in. 23-17 the lead with under a minute left in the quarter. Webb now over to Stutz. Stutz across the timeline. Runner up. Back iron, no. And she is fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot 2. That will go against Dixon. She'll pick up her 3rd, team's 4th of the second quarter.
Like I said, AJ, the turnovers is going to be the biggest factor in this game.
Right now, South Lawrence with 13, and they've given up, quick math, 12 points off those 13. First free throw from Stutz off the back iron, no. Gracie Rutledge will check into the game. Checking out will be Fisher. Dixon will check out. Garland will check back in for the Lady Panthers. Next shot here from Stutz, and nothing but net. She's got 3 points, leads down to 5. 46 seconds remaining in the half. Crosby's pass over to Schultz. And that one tipped by Rutledge in the hands of Lloyd. Lloyd being double teamed. And a timeout here will be called by Jordan Hartsfield for E.O. Coffman. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize to meet every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back at South Lawrence, E.O. Coffman burns its second timeout. Lead 23-18, 36 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Teams have gone on have actually been trading runs in this game so far, as Garland trying to get it in and does to Crosby. Crosby guarded by Stutz, now being double teamed. Adam with Webb. Crosby kicks out here to Lloyd. She'll try a 3 off the back iron. No. Garland comes away with the rebound, and she'll get fouled. That one will go against Webb. And Webb will pick up her first. The team's 4th here the second quarter. Pair of free throws coming up for Ava Garland. Lady Panthers 2 of 5 from the line so far tonight. First shot from Garland on its way. Rattles home.
They've started doubling Crosby, so she's going to have to find her open teammates. They're going to have to be ready to knock down some shots and get some good drives, hit the post.
Next shot from Garland. That one rattles out, and Cheatham comes away with the rebound. Now the Stutz she'll race the other way. 15 seconds left. She'll try a long-range jumper and knocks it down. She's got 5, leads down to 4. 10 seconds left in the half. Crosby just dribbling out of traffic. 3 seconds left. Knocked away by Stutz. I don't think she'll have time to get a shot off, and she will not. After 12 minutes of play, E.O. Coffman leads South Lawrence 24-20. Take a few minute break and then have the start of the second half when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Rent-Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent-Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent-Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
It's time for fun facts. Today we're heading to West Virginia, the southernmost northern state and the northernmost southern state. I don't know. And it's the only state to acquire its sovereignty by presidential proclamation. West Virginia is our 35th state, entering the Union on June 20th, 1863. Here are 5 fun facts about West Virginia. 1. The youngest U.S. soldier to fight in World War I was Chester Merriman of West Virginia. He was 14 years old, barely in high school. 2. White Sulphur Springs is home to a 2-story underground bunker. It was designed and built in the 1950s to house the entire U.S. Congress and staff underneath the Greenbrier Resort for 40 days during a nuclear attack. It was a secret installation, but not anymore, of course. 3. The first female to dunk in a college game was West Virginia University player George Ann Wells. This feat took place in 1984. Number 4. Wheeling was the first state capital of West Virginia. And then it was moved to Charleston, and then back to Wheeling, and then back to Charleston, and then, I don't know. Stay tuned for future updates. Number 5. The Washington Monument was built from stone quarried near Hinton, West Virginia. And there you have it, 5 fun facts about West Virginia. See you next time on Fun Facts.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
I go to Lawrenceburg Technical College, and I moved here a year ago from California. I wanted to be a cosmetologist and study hair, nails, and makeup. You should come join us at Lawrenceburg Technical College and learn all about cosmetology.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
You have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Tennessee Flight Training. We are training the next generation of pilots. Come and see why Tennessee Flight Training is the best way to learn to fly. Tennessee Flight Training. The skies are calling.
Tired of driving into the city every time you need appliances, furniture, or heck, just about anything? Next time, stay local and come to Swap and Shop Center. We have everything you want, from computers to furniture, major appliances, lawn and garden tools, electronics, you name it. Our #1 goal is to get you the items you need at a price you can afford. We even offer 120 days same as cash financing. We won't be undersold. We specialize in service after the sale. We pick up where everyone else leaves off. Swap and Shop Center, family owned and operated in Lawrenceburg for over 61 years.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town. When you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And starting the second half here, Coffman leading the South Lawrence girls 24-20. Lexa Crosby here facing the press of South Lawrence. Now kicks it out to Lloyd. Lloyd thought about a three, pulled it down. Crosby, who led all scorers in the first half with 11 points. Nice pass here to Schultz. Schultz tries to get to Dixon and does. Dixon, tough shot up, no. And just steals away from Newton, then gets fouled by Cheatham. So she'll go to the line here to shoot two.
I mean, the pass to JC was just a hair off, and she would have had a bucket.
Cheatham will pick up her second, team's first here of the third quarter. Pair of free throws coming up for Leah Dixon. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Story of the first half, Luke, was turnovers and points off turnovers. South Lawrence at 13 in the first half. Coffman took advantage with 14 points off those turnovers. Coffman with 8 in the first half. But South Lawrence only took advantage of one of those for 2 points, so that's been the difference in the game between the two so far.
Yeah, I told you before off air, I was like, turnovers is what the middle school girls basketball is. If you can control those and force more, you'll be just fine. Then they got another violation right here.
Yeah, second one we've seen as Dixon will get another shot here. That shot on its way and barely hits the side of the iron, and Stutz comes away at the rebound. Stutz guarded by Crosby over to Webb at the right wing. Webb drives but kicks out the Newton. Thought about a three, pulls it down, drives, kicks out the Webb. Now over to Stutz near the South Lawrence logo. Over to Webb at the right wing. Drives, guarded by Lloyd, nowhere to go. Now goes down the baseline, shot up, no. And she is fouled by Dixon. She'll go to the line here to shoot two. Dixon will pick up her fourth, team's first here of the third quarter, as Boston Webb will be looking for her first points of the game. First shot on its way, off the back iron, no good. And Garland will check back in here for Dixon. Garland has given in some good minutes so far, with Dixon in foul trouble.
She's got some big boards and good putbacks. Free throws is the only thing she's lacking right now.
Webb can't hit either shot. Schultz with the rebound over to Lloyd, now to Crosby. Crosby has been a press-breaking machine, does right there. And a 10-second call here against E.O. Coffman. And give the ball back to South Lawrence. 4:57 remaining here in the third quarter. Ninth turnover against the Lady Panthers.
That was a quick 10, AJ. Yeah. Really quick 10.
I think they heard me say press-breaking machine.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I have a tendency to jinx some people. I know I've done that to you a couple times in your career.
Yeah.
Webb with it now in the left wing to an open Newton. Turnaround jumper off the front iron, no. And the fight for the rebound comes out to Cheatham. And then that shot is up and good by Fisher. She's in the double figures with 10. It's a 25-22 E.O. Coffman. Lloyd a bounce pass in to Bird. Bird picks up her dribble. Trying to get out of it, really struggling. And just throws it out of bounds, and that will go to South Lawrence. .422 remaining here in the third. Webb gets it into Fisher. Fisher's runners up, no. Rebound by Garland. And go the other way. Crosby facing the double team. Gets it across the timeline over to Lloyd. Lloyd to bounce pass down low to Garland. Dribbles it off her foot into the hands of Webb. Webb racing the other way. Tough shot up, no, and an offensive foul. Webb will pick up her second, team's second of the third quarter, and the team's 15th turnover.
That was the right idea. Just got to get the form better on that charge.
Rose will check in for Schultz. Bounce pass into Crosby. Crosby trying to dribble out of traffic and does. Gets across the timeline, racing the other way. A layup up and in. She has got 13. It's another 5-point Lady Panther lead. Stutz racing the other way. Tough shot up in, and she is fouled. And one opportunity for Stutz. That one will go against Garland. Picks up her first and the team's second of the third quarter. South Lawrence 5 of 9 in the first half from the line. Now make it 4 of 10. Rebound comes into the hands of Crosby. She's being triple teamed at times and gets that one down low to Garland. Almost walks. Skip pass out to Lloyd. She'll try a three. No, pulls it down. Now over to Crosby. Crosby setting up the play. Gets it to Garland at the top of the key. Over to Rose. Thought about a three. She'll drive. Run her up. And banks it in. She has got 4. It's a 5-point Coffman lead. Stutz across the timeline, guarded by Crosby. Lobs it down low to Webb. Webb spins, tough shot up, no, and knocked out of bounds by Bird, and will stay with South Lawrence. Schultz will check back in. Garland will check out. No subs on the other side for South Lawrence. Webb taken out the right of the basket. 3:04 remaining in the third. Long pass in the Stutz, and steps there on the timeline. Over and back for the 16th turnover against South Lawrence.
AJ, I really don't know what the fans are screaming about. She went over the line plain as day.
Yeah, she touched it. I mean, sometimes this body doesn't know where the lines are.
Yep.
Crosby pulls it down to Bird. She'll try a 3. No. And Cheatham comes away with the rebound. Racing the other way is Stutz. She'll drive. Tough shot. No. And Crosby comes away with the rebound. Crosby being double teamed. She'll get it across the timeline and throws in between Bird and Lloyd. Bird comes up with it. Guarded by Stutz to Crosby. She is wide open for 3. A back iron, no. Rebound Schultz. She'll put it up, no. And a rebound by Webb. Excuse me, it's Newton. Now over to Fisher. Fisher drives. Tough shot up, no. Rebound here by Schultz. Hands it over to Crosby. And Crosby will slow things down. She'll walk across the timeline at 2:05 left in the third. Lobs it over to Bird, who's open, doesn't take the shot. Now she'll take a shot here for 3. No. And coming up with the rebound is Fisher. So good fight there by Rose, and now a foul will be called. That one will go against Fisher. She'll pick up her 3rd and the team's 3rd here in the third quarter. Now South Lawrence will call a timeout here. Waiting to see what it is. Full timeout, and we'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to South Lawrence. Minute 53 left as South Lawrence uses its second timeout, its third timeout, a full timeout. 29-24 is the Coffman lead. Lloyd will take it out. And gets it in the corner to Bird. Bird dribbles out of traffic over to Lloyd. Lloyd now over to Crosby. And it'll be a legal screen called against Schultz, and that will go the other way for South Lawrence. Schultz will pick up her second, team's 3rd of the third quarter. Team's 12th turnover. Starts to get the play call from head coach Brian Wright. Now over to Cotton, who just checked into the game. And Stutz shot blocked into the hands of J.C. Schultz. And Crosby will lose that one, deflected out of bounds, and will stay with Coffman. Minute 23 left here in the third. A timeout here will be called by Jordan Hartsfield for E.O. Coffman. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Story and Lee, the Tennessee Valley's most dynamic furniture store, featuring our Made in America galleries with solid wood dining and bedrooms, leather furniture, mattresses, and so much more. You want it? We've got it. With our 3 acres of showroom and our huge warehouse, we're sure to have exactly what you want. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story and Lee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at South Lawrence as E.O. Coffman's used its third timeout with a minute 23 left here in the third. A 29-24 lead. Lloyd will take it out for the Panthers. They got to get it in. And a bounce pass in the Rose. Rose now. That one is stolen away by Webb. Into the hands of Fisher. Runner up. No. Rebound by Crosby. And now a foul will be called here against Fisher. Lloyd gets her pass knocked out of bounds by Newton. Minute 9 left here. South Lawrence now with 4 fouls here in the third quarter. Lloyd a bounce pass into Crosby. Crosby being double teamed again, and that pass almost stolen away by Fisher. Good effort there as it goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Panthers. They're putting their best defenders on Crosby.
Yep.
And making her make plays.
Those loose passes, that's just what killed them right now in this press.
They get it into Crosby. That one's just stolen away by Webb. Her shot up no, and she's fouled. Go the line here to shoot 2. Crosby will pick up her first. And the team's 4th here in the third quarter. Pair of free throws coming up from Boston Webb.
AJ, I haven't watched a whole lot of these games, but it looks like to me they haven't been getting pressed as much, so we got to lean on one person to dribble it down. I think after a few times of the press, these little more guards will get used to bringing it down without having Alexa to fall back on, I guess.
Webb misses the first free throw. Garland into the game for Lloyd. Next one off the front iron, no. And that is deflected out of bounds to E.O. Coffman. Still 5-point lead under a minute left here in the third. There's a good flow to the second half to about the minute and a half mark here in the quarter that we're playing every 2 seconds and a whistle blows. Now to Bird. She's wide open. Her pass deflected around back to Bird. And then she's fouled. That will go against Webb. And Webb will pick up her third and the team's 5th. So a pair of free throws coming up here for Maddie Bird.
Like I was saying earlier, the right look just a little too late.
Sometimes you just gotta make that pass quick.
Yeah.
First shot here from Bird off the back of the iron, no good. Subs coming in. The Surratt here for Webb.
What I learned from Joe Wilson is better to pass it early and get the pass there than to pass it late and get it stolen away.
Can't wait to hear more of these Joe Wilson sayings because you know he watches everything you do.
Oh, yeah.
Bird misses the next. That goes into the hands here of Tate Newton. So 5-point game. Stutz with it. Pulls it down to Fisher. She'll try a long 2. Front iron, no. Deflects around. Cotton comes up with the rebound. And a jump ball will be called. That will stay with South Lawrence. Gracie Rutledge now into the game. And checking out will be Kinley Stutz.
That was a great look. Good for the Panthers that we just got a good break on her missing that shot.
Rutledge gets it in the Cotton. Kicks out the Rutledge. She'll try another 3 off the front of the iron. No. Flex around, and Bird will come away with the rebound. Garland with it now. Gets it to Crosby. She'll cross the timeline with 25 seconds left in the period. Skip pass over to Bird. Pulls it down. Gets a screen from Schultz. She'll drive. Run her up. In, and she's fouled.
Great take. Great take.
That will go against Newton.
They finally broke the press the right way, then they got that open lane. She took advantage of it.
As Cheatham here will come in for Newton, who's now got 4 fouls, and Bird has a chance at the M1. Lady Panthers so far 4 of 11 from the line here. 14 seconds left in the third. Bird shot at the M1. Rattles out, no. Surratt comes away with the rebound. 7-point Coffman lead, 10 seconds left. It's red and loses that one in the hands of Bird. Bird, left-handed layup. That one won't go, and a foul will be called. That one will go against Fisher, and Fisher, it's either her fourth or fifth, as Bird will go to the line here to shoot 2. 2 seconds left in the quarter, and she hits the first one. Next shot on its way, and that one rattles home. She's got 7. Stutz will now check into the game, as Fisher will check out.
AJ, I really didn't even see what that foul was. Did you even see it?
Not really. Sometimes they get lost in the traffic. It's kind of. I do know that he waited to see what the end of the shot was before he blew the whistle.
Yeah.
I did notice that. As that will end the third quarter. So E.O. Coffman leads by 9 as we go into the final 6 minutes of play. That's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Tennessee Orthopedics welcomes orthopedic surgeon Dr. Paul Thomas. Count on Dr. Paul Thomas, podiatrist Dr. James Barksdale, and nurse practitioner Doug Ead at Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep your life in motion. Injuries and foot pain can rob you of the activities you enjoy most. So our team is here, close to home, to address the pain and to get you moving again. Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, from the routine to the unforeseen, you can count on us. To learn more, visit southerntennesseemedicalgroup.com or to schedule an appointment, call 931-762-4400. Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
And back here at South Lawrence, we go into the final 6 minutes of play here with E.O. Coffman leading the Lady Stallions 33-24. So Luke, kind of a big quarter here, and big difference has been those turnovers, points off turnovers. Coffman has 15 to South Lawrence's 4 points off turnovers, and we've mentioned it a lot during the game, and it's a good reason why we're mentioning it, because it's been the difference so far.
Well, the Lady Panthers, they've taken advantage of the second chance points, but they've also let loose a little bit, and finally they've started turning the ball over. But I think they're just handling it pretty solid, well enough to get by without Leah Dixon in the game. But when she gets back in the game, I think they'll be just fine.
And she's not starting the fourth quarter. Brooklyn Helton is into the game here for South Lawrence. So it's Cheatham, Stutz, Cotton, Helton, and Rutledge with Bird, Schultz, Rose, Crosby, and Garland. Crosby across the timeline, leading all scores with 13. Good pressure here from Rutledge. Crosby drives and gets fouled by Cotton. There'll be 2 shots the other side. Can't really complain too much there as Cotton just knocked her.
Yeah.
Well, I've been watching hockey highlights, just knocked her into the boards with that one. So a pair of free throws coming up for Alexa Crosby. Coffman 6 of 13 from the line so far. First shot on its way and doesn't go in. Next shot from Crosby, nothing but net. She's got 14. The lead's largest for either side in the game at 10 at 34-24. Stutz racing across the timeline here for the Lady Stallions. It's a screen from Cheatham. Pulls up. She'll try a mid-range jumper. Front iron, no. And that is knocked out of bounds, and we'll go to Coffman.
This is the first real girls team other than our Coffman's that's actually pushing the ball really good.
And it's all right there by number 55.
Yeah.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Double team now over to Bird. Wide open for 3. No. And Cheatham will knock it out of bounds and will stay with Coffman. Subs coming in. Looks like the initial starting lineup here for the Lady Stallions. 5:27 remaining in the game. Rose, bounce pass in the Schultz, pinballs around and eventually knocked out of bounds. And we'll go to the Lady Stallions. The 15th turnover against Coffman. 5:25 remaining. Press still put on by Coffman. They get it in to Fisher. Fisher, who leads the Lady Stallions with 10, now over to Webb. Now the Stutz here for South Lawrence logo. Screen from Cheatham. Picks up a dribble over to Fisher. Fisher now kicks out the Stutz. She'll try a three. Off the front iron, no. Rebound by Webb. Webb will bring it out. And a fight for the loose ball. Tough shot up, no. She is fouled. She'll go to the line here to shoot two. That will go against Schultz. She will pick up her third, the team's first of the fourth quarter. Lady Stallions 4 of 13 from the line, but make that 5 of 14 with that first made free throw and her first point of the game. Next shot on its way, and gets the friendly bouncing in. It's an 8-point Lady Panther lead. Getting in to Crosby. Crosby races the other way. Now it looks almost like there she was triple teamed, but dribbles out traffic to Rose. Rose will try a three, rattles home. She's got 7. The lead is the largest of the game at 11. Coffman now 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. Stutz gets a screen, thought about three, pulls it down to Fisher. Now back to Stutz. We have 4 beyond the three-point line, 1 at the free throw line. Stutz drives, kicks out the Webb, and loses it out of bounds. 18 turnovers now against South Lawrence. Cotton will check into the game.
I think the run and gun's actually opening up a lot of stuff for us instead of just sitting back and setting up plays.
Find those open shooters as that pass is knocked out of bounds by Webb.
Yeah, after Alexa gets past the double team, I think the wide open girl's got to be, like I said, got to be ready to shoot. If she shoots it, got a better chance of scoring than when Alexa just drives up. Dixon now will check in for Garland. Garland bounce pass into Crosby. Now back to Rose, Rose now kicks out to Crosby. And a shot here by Rose blocked, but into the hands of Dixon. Now to Crosby, back to Rose. Bounce pass into Schultz. Schultz kicks out the Rose. And looks like Jordan Hartsfield called a timeout here. Looks like that will be a full timeout with 4:05 remaining here in the fourth quarter. We will take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one-stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an Amar Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
And back here after the E.O. Coffman timeout here. 4 minutes remaining in the fourth, an 11-point Lady Panther lead. Bounce pass over to Schultz. Kicks out to Crosby. Crosby guarded by Stutz. Now over to Rose. Swings over to Schultz. She'll try a long baseline jumper off the back iron. No. And Stutz going to come away with the rebound. Stutz across the timeline over to Fisher. Fisher, runner up. No. Rebound by Webb. Webb shot up. No. And a rebound here by Dixon. And Dixon races across the other way and loses control of that, and that will be a turnover. Coffman now with 8 in each half, 16 total. Something you don't see, especially in girls basketball too often, Luke, is one of the bigs down low pulling down a rebound and racing the other way.
Right. She's one of the tougher ones, but I think she's the one that will be able to do it when you're able to do it running gun.
Cotton shot up, no, and coming the other way with it is Bird. Now over to Lloyd, here to Crosby. Crosby here will set up a play. Now here to Dixon. Dixon guarded by Stutz. Now to Rose. They have Crosby wide open down low. Now here comes the defense. Schultz. Now to Rose. And she will reset the play with under 3 minutes left here in the quarter. New play set up here by Coffman. Dixon with it. Throws it down low to Schultz on the low block. That one's knocked out of her hands. Kicks out to Crosby. Now to Rose in the corner. Back to Crosby at the top of the key. And they'll get a new play. Guarded here closely. That one's just slapped away by Webb. That one's slapped away by Crosby, and she takes it away. They're just trading turnovers here. Lloyd with it. Picks up her dribble. And gets it to Crosby, and she didn't get over the timeline in time there. So it'll be now 18 turnovers. She didn't establish herself on the other side of the timeline.
All for the Lady Panthers, all you can ask for is good looks. I mean, they've gotten some good looks. They just hadn't taken them. That's good decisions, but at some point you're going to have to take the best shot you can.
Fisher gets her shot sent out of, deflected into the hands here of Schultz. Now over to Crosby. Crosby races the other way, and she'll get fouled. That will go against Webb. Webb will pick up her fourth and the team's second of the fourth quarter. They say it's on the floor here with 2:12 remaining in the game. And Lloyd will take it out. Gets it into Dixon. Dixon shot up, no, she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. I believe this will go on Newton, and it will, and that will be her fifth.
Yeah, the good thing is that their center slid over on Leah, because that was just an easy bucket. If that she wouldn't have did that.
Luke, that kind of looked like what you see in football. It's like a back shoulder throw. They're covered, but if you just throw it to a spot, they'll go get it. That's kind of what it
they're
like
actually throwing it to the block, which is kind of weird because usually you go to the hash above it, but I like that play, even though the center slid over because she got fouled. I mean, one time's not, you're going to get fouled or you're going to make the shot.
Dixon to the line to shoot two. First one on its way. Gets a friendly bounce and in. Coffman now 8 of 16 from the line, so they've hit over the 50% mark. Next shot here from Dixon. That one rattles home. She hits them both. Garland will check back into the game as Dixon will check out with 7 points.
That's a good call by Jordan to get her out, get her rest for the last few minutes.
2:11 remaining in the game, a 13-point Coffman lead. Cotton will get it in to Cheatham. Back to Coffman, and gets it back to Stutz. Stutz will get it across the timeline as the clock will hit 2 minutes left in the game. She'll pull up for three, almost banks it in, and Cotton comes away with the rebound. Her shot is up and in. So now a timeout here will be called by Brian Wright for South Lawrence. 30-second timeout. It's his final timeout. Take that break as well here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
South Lawrence, I believe, has burned its final timeout with a minute 53 left here. It was a full timeout. Luke and I were discussing here off air. He kind of talked about the points off turnovers, but we also look at the free throw line. At Coffman's 9 of 17, South Lawrence 6 of 15, and each side has hit just two 3-pointers, but also Coffman has hit 4 more 2-pointers than South Lawrence has. So it's the little things here. Sometimes stats lie, sometimes they don't.
Right.
And the points off turnovers, second chance opportunities, and just those little hustle points have really helped out Coffman in this game.
Yep.
Dixon to bounce pass to Crosby. Now back to Dixon. And Dixon is fouled here by Stutz.
I think we're going to go a little defense-offense for South Lawrence right here.
Stutz picks up her second, team's fourth here, the fourth quarter. And Brian Wright tells his subs to get back on the bench. Dixon gets it into Crosby. And Crosby now back to Dixon. Now over to Crosby here at the South Lawrence logo, and she's fouled by Webb. So it will be Webb's, I believe, her fifth.
This is the key right here, getting the fouls, but you got to make the free throws. If you make the free throws, you ice the game out.
Cheatham, Surratt, and Fisher back into the game. As Crosby will go to the line here to shoot two. Leads all scorers with 14 points. First shot on its way, nothing but net. Key down the stretch here, Luke, and you know from playing the game as much as you can, you got to hit these free opportunities late in games. Next shot from Crosby off the side of the iron. No, rebound by Dixon. Dixon now kicks out to Crosby. Now over to Dixon. 12-point lead. Minute 30 left, and Rose here will get fouled by Stutz.
Yeah, that is the key, AJ. Just hitting your free throws. I mean, it is a little nerve-wracking when you're shooting free throws in a hostile environment, but it just makes it even better when you make them and when you win at the end of the day.
Maddie Bird will go to the line here to shoot two. First shot on its way, rattles out, no good. And a parade of little ones goes on the middle of the court. Next shot here from Bird, rattles home. She's got 8 points. It's a 13-point lead. Stutz gets the inbounds. She will race the other way. Runner up. No, rebound by Cotton. That shot's no good. And Bird's going to come down with the rebound.
Yeah, that was my little sister leading that parade.
As Crosby here will get fouled by Stutz. Stutz will pick up her fourth. Another two free throws coming up for Alexa Crosby. That's okay. It'll be my little one be doing it next. Next free throw here from Crosby. Nothing but net.
At least they're not just sitting on the phone doing absolutely nothing.
Just trying to teach CJ when to clap and who to clap for.
Yeah.
Next shot here from Crosby. Nothing but net. She's got 17. And Coffman hitting these big shots down the stretch. They lead by 15 with a minute 10 left. Stutz across the timeline. Guarded by Crosby. We've seen this a lot. The two best players have been guarding each other majority of the game. Stutz steps back, pulls down. Down low to Surratt, and she's fouled from behind by Bird.
I don't think Alexis came out all game, but 21, she's been out a few times. That's when Alexis took advantage of taking it to the hole and scoring on the straight line drive.
Surratt taking it out in the left of the basket. Under a minute left in the game. Bounce pass into Stutz. And she'll dribble out beyond the three-point line. And gets that one just knocked out of her hands by Crosby. Crosby, pull-up jumper. Hits it. She has got 19. Make them now 17 points off turnovers. And Stutz just races the other way. Puts that one off the glass and in. And I thought South Lawrence might have another timeout remaining, and they do. And they take it here with 36 seconds remaining. We'll take that break as well. Full timeout here on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
It's never too late to change your career or to go back to school. The decision to go back to school wasn't easy. Look at me, a wife, a mother, a degree in dental for 17 years. But here I am at LTC, studying towards a career in cosmetology, and it's been the best decision I have ever made.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at South Lawrence, 36 seconds remaining as South Lawrence is taking their final timeout, trailing by 15. Dixon taking it out and gets it in to Crosby. Now back to Dixon. Dixon launches it over to Bird. Bird to an open Lloyd. That one's off the glass. No. And Rutledge comes away with the rebound. Coming the other way, Stutz. Now over to Fisher. And trying a deep three. No. And coming up with a rebound. That one won't go. Rebound Dixon. Now racing the other way. A wide open Schultz. That is off the glass and in. She's got 4. Leads out to 17. And that one will do it. Another road win for the Lady Panthers. They come away with this one 47-30. Luke, what are your final thoughts here on our first game of the doubleheader?
Well, just looking at that last few possessions, Jordan, in that last timeout South Lawrence called, I think she actually told them what to do on the press and how to get it in the middle and just focus on staying under control and not panicking when you get the ball in the middle, because when you panic in the middle, you think the opponents are different, like you're on your team, so you try to throw it to them. It seems like that's what I used to do anyway. But when you keep composed, you can find the sideline, and it's just wide open every time.
All right, so for Luke Maddox, this is AJ Good, and for our producer Kevin Wright here, we'll take a few-minute break. Then it'll be time to start the boys' game here between South Lawrence and E.O. Coffman on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.